they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Philadelphia 76ers. The starters for the Utah Jazz: Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovic out there with O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at center. And for the Nets,
here we go.
The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Irving is out there with Harden, and it's Aldridge in at the center, filling out the middle. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick.
Well, you know, everyone wants to see what you got. In reality, also, you want to see what you have against the best players in the world. So it'll take some time, though, to adapt to the speed of the game. But ultimately, it's about going out and competing.
And here are the Jazz now. O'Neal dishes to Conley. Kicks it to Bogdanovic. And it's sent back by KD.
Wow, twice on the pipes of Kevin Durant. That's the length coming into play right there.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Now, here's Mitchell. Bogdanovic finds Mitchell. Outside Conley for the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Here's Harden. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch. And he now often looks for his teammates first. Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
Now, here's Mitchell. And the pass to Bogdanovic. Now Conley. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Conley against Harden. Five on the clock. The wide open look for Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Kevin Durant is a gifted shot maker. What you can do, I can do better.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Over Irving. A rebound by the Nets. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz. Harden left side. Aldridge with his screen on Conley. Harden against Conley. Harden scanning the floor. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Here's Conley. Sweet little floater. Conley's got 8 points.
Well, this guy could have powered on the interior, but goes to the floater game. This is one of his specialties.
The Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Conley against Harden. Pass to Harris. Outside, KD. Aldridge trying to break free. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Harris.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And the shot goes in.
Well, we've seen Donovan Mitchell extend his range and be able to finish at the cup. Sometimes the mid-range is what's available.
Harden the pass to Irving. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Mitchell. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Harden against Conley. Harden kicks to Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Brooklyn Nets come into this one following a loss to Minnesota. Conley against Harden. And here's Mitchell from the arc. No good on that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. In the corner, Irving with it. And here's Harden for 3. Rebound by Mitchell. Jazz trail by 3. Pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. There's the triple. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
The Nets have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. It's Aldridge high post. Passes it to Irving. Aldridge up on top. Defended by Gobert. Gobert with the block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Rudy Gobert, number 1.
He didn't miss many easy chances last year, and he made the most of the tough ones as well. What a fantastic percentage.
Brooklyn's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range so far in the first. The 3 from Harden hits the three-point bomb.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Mitchell against Irving. Outside Conley. Mitchell with it. He's got 7. Here he goes. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Irving. Harris inside, guarded by O'Neal. Harris's shot is off. Jazz trail by 3. Now here's Conley. He's got 8. And there's the pass to Mitchell. Off target with his 3. Nets have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Irving passes to Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Now it's a 5-point Nets lead.
Kyrie Irving understands how to find an open teammate, puts it exactly where it needs to be.
Utah's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And a new group in for the Nets. Blake Griffin each. Checked in for Aldridge. Millsap comes in for Kevin Durant. Brown is checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. On defense, the Nets. It's a 5-point game. Back to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. The Nets have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Griffin kicks to Millsap. And there's the feed to Harden. Back to Millsap. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Jazz trail by 8. Here's Forrest. Pass to Ingles. Now Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. On the wing, Brown. Ingles covering, and it's Brown missing. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Looking to end the run. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Griffin. Brooklyn leading by 8. Harden outside. Back to Griffin. On the wing, Brown. Millsap a screen. Brown, good. And the Nets lead by 10.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
For Utah, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. The Jazz making a switch here. Pascal's checked in.
And checking out some numbers for Jordan Clarkson. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 18 points a game last season. 4 rebounds and 2 assists. And it's always nice to be able to bring a shooter like him off the bench.
Well, hard to win if you can't get points productivity. And that's what makes this guy valuable to that second unit.
Here's Forrest, covered by Mills. Forrest passes to Pascal. The wide open look here for Ingles. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And a fortunate turn of events for Brown last year. Of course, he was traded from one of the worst teams to one of the best.
Then what I respect is how scrappy, how hard playing, how defensive minded a guard this guy is. But he's also willing to fit perfectly around stars. He finds a way to do all the dirty work and make himself a factor. Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
Brooklyn leading by 7. Griffin a screen on Clarkson. The 3 from Harden. He can't get that one. And it's Utah the other way.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Clarkson outside. The rebound by the Nets.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Harden with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Gay with the block.
You got to respect those long arms of Gay. I mean, superb at swatting shots away, put those big hands.
Here's Forrest. Clarkson outside. No good on the triple. The Nets shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Harden, and it's Harden slamming it down.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Forrest passes to Clarkson. And it's off from three-point range.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Griffin against Pascal. Griffin kicks to Brown. On the wing, Harden. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from 11. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Harden with such a high usage rate, Doris, it's incredible how efficient he is.
Guys, his percentages are fantastic for someone who has to take so many difficult shots. He's not at the finishing end of alley-oops, let's remember. This guy is not allowed clear lanes to the bucket. He gets the best defender night by night. This guy has to work for every look he gets.
First free throw is good.
And you start with the scoring numbers when you talk James Harden, but he's also led the league in assists, steals, three-pointers, even minutes played. An incredibly impactful player.
Harden hits them both. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Here's Forrest. Clarkson outside. Pascal with a screen for Clarkson. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Clarkson's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you can give them a steady diet of pick and roll because if Jordan Clarkson gets downhill, it's trouble.
Nets leading by 9. 35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Now here's Mills. Not a lot of room. Back to Millsap. Lock at 6. And he banks in the layup. Millsap's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Ingles against Brown. Now Ingles. No points in the game yet for him. Gay a screen on Brown.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder should he have moved it just one pass more.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Nets lead by 11. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And one of the game's elite closers, Kyrie Irving, describes his approach down the stretch.
For me, I just try to feel out the game, think about plays that I could run in order to execute. That kind of I've been holding on to, paying attention throughout the whole entire game where either it's attacking the big or attacking my man.
Greg, that's reminiscent of quotes we used to hear from Kobe Bryant, how certain moves and possessions set up defenders for the next time.
Well, Kyrie definitely has that Mamba mentality. Kobe was a big influence on him, as we all know.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We got Joe Ingles. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Clarkson. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Gay in at the power forward position. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Now, here's Mills. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. On deep. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Jazz trail by 11. Clarkson outside. Mitchell outside. Back to Clarkson. The three. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
The shot by KD. No good. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Jazz. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Griffin looking around. Dishes it to Irving. The three from Mills. That shot off. The Jazz go the other way with it. Clarkson with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. And he trims the lead to single digits. Clarkson's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Jazz. Pass to Irving. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Mills finds KD. The 15-footer, good. Durant's got the lead up to 11 now for Brooklyn.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
It used to be a smart play to foul Rudy Gobert because he struggled from the free throw line. This guy's so much better now.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
A free throw drops for Gobert. And you look, Doris, at the trouble so many teams have defensively. It's becoming harder and harder to get stops in this league.
Kevin, there is no doubt that we must redefine what is considered quality defense. Guys are such range shooters now, so highly skilled from the moment they step across half court. It is almost impossible to cover every part of the floor, especially against a team that really moves it. The only thing you can do is give incredible effort and stay tied together on a string.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Jazz trail by 12. Mitchell dishes to O'Neal. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. 6 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. That one's in. Only his fourth make against 9 total shots.
You can see the agile move by Donovan Mitchell. This guy is able to navigate around contact or, if necessary, play through it.
Brooklyn leading by 10. Pass to Claxton. And here's Mills from the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gay's got his 4th rebound in this one. And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got his first basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Irving against Ingles. Now here's Irving. Defense right on him. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Irving against Ingles. 13 feet away. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 10.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Durant against Gay. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Drills it from outside. He's got 12.
Well, this is why you get the ball into Donovan Mitchell's hands as often as possible. 3-level scorer, ready on the catch. Beautiful.
Outside, KD. Back to Mills. They set the pick. The pass to Clarkson. It's stolen by Gobert. O'Neal from long range. Rebound, Brooklyn. Harris has got rebound number 5 here tonight. KD sets the pick for Harris. There's the dish to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Harris. Lets the 3 fly. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Harris has got his second bucket tonight.
Passing may be the most overlooked aspect of Kevin Durant's game, but you know he wants his teammates to feel good.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game. Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
And the first one drops.
Who can forget the 57 points first round game against the Denver Nuggets by Donovan Mitchell back in the Orlando bubble in 2020? It will go down as one of the great performances of all time.
And Mitchell drops them both.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Now here's Mills. KD, that's for 2. Gobert pulls it in.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
To the inside. That's tipped. Got that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Gay. And we know what Mitchell can do offensive. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Mitchell, nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Mitchell's got 16.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Back to Irving. Pass to Durant. Out left to the wing. Now here's Mills. Covered by Mitchell. Mills can't.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Mitchell looking it over. Screen by O'Neal. Pass to Ingles from downtown. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. Out to the right wing. To the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. So for the Nets, Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving, and James Harden subbed in for Patty Mills. so he can't get either to fall. Jazz trail by 4. And here is O'Neal. Passes to Forrest. Mitchell right side. And the rejection by Harden. He kicks to Harris. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Paul Millsap's checked in for Harris. On defense, the Jazz trailing by 4. Here's Harden, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. James Harden is second.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
That free throw good from Harden. Harden hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Forrest passes to Pascal. Here's Forrest. Mitchell outside. No good with the triple. Harden against Pascal. Millsap trying to get open. Buries it down low. Harden's got 4 this quarter.
And that's a nice play. Harden sure knows how to use that body and length inside.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Mitchell passes to Forrest. Back to Mitchell. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Brown right side.
And checking out the stats for Rudy Gobert. Last season, he played outstanding. Came in about 14 points per, 13 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
That free throw, no good. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Nets. The Jazz also changing it up. Bogdanovic comes in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mitchell. And he sinks the second. Utah calls timeout.
right, a moment to check out stats for Durant. Great showing for him last season. 7th in three-point field goal percentage. 9th in scoring. And he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency from 3 last year, top 10 in the league, he's truly a dead-eye shooter when he gets it going. Here's Forrest. Pascal with a screen on Harden. Here's Forrest, guarded by Harden. Forrest passes to Clarkson. No good from outside.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Here's Durant, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And 12 points for Kevin Durant. Here's Forrest. Got it. Good job in the low post. Brooklyn with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Harden outside. KD sets the pick for Harden. He dishes it to KD. And he lays it straight in. KD's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Kevin Durant, silky smooth. He's got the skill set of a guard, but the size of a center, and it allows him to dominate the paint.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. 6th Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. DA, thanks.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
The Jazz have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. First free throw is good.
There's a lot to like about Bogdanovic's game. He's a skilled scorer, he's a capable defender, and I think there's some leadership qualities there.
Mike Conley's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And so he hits both. Here is Harden. Kicks to Griffin.
Well, that's his 2nd foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Blake Griffin.
And there are only a handful of players who can create excitement just by being on the floor, and Griffin is one of them.
Blake Griffin hits them both. 43 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Forrest. Outside Conley. Drains it from beyond the arc. Conley's got 11 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
The pass to KD. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Here's Clarkson. It's stolen by Brown. Griffin down low. Harden with the stuff.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
And so it's Brooklyn. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
So I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Brooklyn Nets. Now, Shaq, we need you to provide sound effects. They took the reins in the first half, galloping ahead. Now, soaring like an eagle.
That's not an eagle. That's a pterodactyl.
They hope they don't lay an egg.
I literally cannot believe we just did that.
Don't be jealous, Kenny.
Can you give me that egg sound effect again?
Oh.
And now turning our attention to this game, we have seen a very confident performance for the Brooklyn Nets.
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden, and it's Aldridge in at the 5. And that one's good, Irving.
If you get caught watching the ball against Kyrie, he's going to go right by you every time.
Jazz trail by 17. Conley scanning the floor. Mitchell outside. Pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Clock at 6. Here's Conley, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
And look at how well Aldridge utilizes his size, reaching out and just batting away the shot. Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively. Well, he knew what he wanted to do there. Uses that height to get a clean look over the smaller defender.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Outside Durant, fires the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Conley up top. Back to Mitchell. He feeds it to Bogdanovic. Durant with the steal. Pass to Harris. Here's Harden on the wing. Aldridge inside. Gobert on him. Aldridge, no luck.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
O'Neal kicks to Conley. And the rejection by Harden. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Passes it to Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Mitchell.
A terrific job from Irving to track his man the entire way and bother that shot.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now the pass to KD. Aldridge with a screen on Bogdanovic. And KD, here we go. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, Kevin Durant not about to settle for any low percentage shot. My goodness, with authority.
Jazz trail by 19. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Conley's shot is off. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And slam dunk by Harris.
Obviously more of a shooter than a dunker, but Harris showing some verticality to his game.
Here's Conley. 11 points in the game. Mitchell outside. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times. And that's after no turnovers in the first half.
And the Jazz with some changes. Gay comes in for Bogdanovic. And it's Joe Ingles in for O'Neal. Harden with it. He's got 14. Outside Irving. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his first foul. And the Nets making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for Utah. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Harris, no good. Jazz trail by 21. Gay finds Gobert. Aldridge against Conley. Here's Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Gobert's got his second basket of the night.
It's incredible to think how far Rudy Gobert has come since entering the league and his ability to finish at the cup. That is just nicely done.
Now here is Harris. He's got 7. Back to Harden. Stolen by Gay. It's tipped. Irving looking for an opening. Harden against Ingles. Outside Irving. That 3 off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Mitchell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear even inside. Draws the foul there.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nets.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Yeah, and one more stat that jumps out is their steal total. They have wreaked havoc on the defensive end.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
And Mitchell drops them both. Nets leading by 17. Outside Irving. Pass to Harris. Takes the three. And again, it's the Nets missing. Jazz have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half with 2 of 8. Pass to Aldridge. Over Gobert. And Aldridge the basket on the assist by Harris. Harris has got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Now here is Conley. He's got 11. This is to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Good on the three-point shot. Conley's got 14 points for the game.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Brooklyn's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Mitchell against Irving. And here's Mills for 3. Sinks the triple. Mills has got his second bucket.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 14. Back to Mills. Three-pointer. A shot missing. And it's Utah the other way. Inside, here's Mitchell. The shot's good on the assist by Engel. 20 points for Donovan Mitchell.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Engel's teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
Nets leading by 17. Now here's Mills. He's got 5. Outside Aldridge. He kicks it to Irving. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range, offensive rebound, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And checking out some numbers for Irving. He's coming off an excellent season. 4th in free throw percentage. And, of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And, yeah, he was money from the charity stripe. Only a handful of players shot a better percentage last season. Tremendous asset.
2 shots. Last on the first.
First one falls for him. Some changes for Brooklyn. Griffin comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Brown in for Harris. Second free throw, no good. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. 4th, Kyrie Irving.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Passes it to Pascal. Irving with the steal. There's the pass to Griffin. The Nets working the ball around now. Griffin sets the screen for Irving from 12 feet out. And that's good for 2. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
Kyrie Irving getting to that mid-range scoring ability. Sometimes it's the only shot available.
Here's Forrest. Shot clock at 6. Picked by Gay. Jacks up a 3. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got 6 rebounds in the game.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Irving's shot is good. Irving's got 18 points.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Utah has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Hit by Gay. Pass to Ingles. There's the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Ingles has got his first 3 points of the game.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Pass to Mills. Irving against Clarkson. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Mills. Mills has got 3 assists now in this one. Jazz trail by 21. Utah calls timeout. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Paul Millsap's checked in for Nicholas Clarkson. Here's Forrest. Gay passes to Forrest. Mills with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Griffin, here we go. He gets that one.
And look at how Griffin charges in on the drive. He hits some contact, but pushes right past it for the score.
Utah has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Ingles passes to Clarkson. And it's Pascal top the key. Ingles kicks to Clarkson. 6 to shoot. Over Irving. Another miss by Utah.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now, here's Ingles. Following the miss by Griffin. Passes it to Pascal. Banked in off the glass. Pascal's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Brown the pass to Griffin. Irving finds Brown. Not really his range, and it's off target. Jazz trail by 21. The pass to Gay.
Hey, yo, right here.
Back to Ingles. Pass to Pascal. And the layup is good. Pascal's got 4 this quarter.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Kicks it to Millsap. Irving against Clarkson. It's Brown on the wing. Clock at 6. Outside Griffin. Takes a 3. And it's Gay with the rebound. Gay's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Clarkson. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Griffin's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Now Clarkson shoots the 3, and Griffin sends it back. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Brooklyn. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at the Jazz, O'Neal at the 4, while Gobert stands tall at the 5. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Jordan Clarkson, and it's Ingles in at the 3, the small forward. Jazz trail by 19. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Harris looking it over. The dish to Harden. Outside Irving. Back to Harden. On the wing, Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Irving's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Nets. And here's Clarkson. And the usual order was upset last season in more ways than one. 5 out of the final 8 teams doors in the playoffs had never won a title before.
Kevin, I think for the long-term health and viability of the league, the more teams with an opportunity to win the championship, the better off. We saw new stars get their first opportunity to win a championship. Giannis Antetokounmpo, one of the hardest workers, one of the most humble superstars, goes out and wins it. It was so fun to cover. How about Jordan Clarkson, the ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play?
Brooklyn leading by 20. Harden outside, pass to Irving. Outside, KD. Back to Irving. Outside, Griffin. He's off on that one. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage. You know, we've seen him just tear after the rebounds tonight. No fear. You have to love that effort.
Durant in for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Guys, so difficult to disrupt Kevin Durant's rhythm. The release point's so good. He can score from 3 levels. This guy is unstoppable.
Mitchell with it. Passes to Ingles. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Harden. Here's Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his 3rd foul of the game. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen, but last year it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. get this. Last year, 7 teams beat that record. And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Ingles with the screen for Conley, and the call will be against Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Ingles kicks to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep.
Well, you know Joe Harris comes from one of the great defensive coaches in college basketball. He will play hard on that end.
And that one drops for him.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Conley, following the basket by Blake Griffin. Now, here is O'Neal. Mitchell wide open, and the 3 ball is good. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Mitchell against Harden. Sinks that one from the post.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Mitchell outside. Misses the 3.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Nobody near Irving. And the 3 off target.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Got a piece of it. Griffin with the steal. KD drives in. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Here's Mitchell. And there's the pass to Gobert. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
The Nets have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Durant sets a screen for Harden. Harris against Ingles. Harris kicks to Durant. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. KD's got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, it doesn't get any better than this. Kevin Durant's stroke from 3-point range is money.
Pass to Gobert. Feeds to Mitchell. Over Harden. And it's Mitchell missing. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. He kicks it to Harden. Pass to KD. Lets it go with a 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Utah has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Mitchell. Harden with the defensive effort. Nets have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Griffin a screen on Gobert. Here's Harden, and then Griffin with the dunk.
And we know about Harden's scoring abilities, but his team heavily relies on that vision and playmaking as well.
Conley the pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. Diving in.
This is where Donovan Mitchell is nearly impossible to stop. With that aggressive defense, he still finds a way to score it.
It's the Nets now. Harden outside. O'Neal with the rebound. Utah shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Irving. Conley with the three. That one's not going to go. The Nets go the other way with it. Harden outside. "13 feet away." Conley grabs the miss. Utah shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Passes it to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Puts up a three. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his fourth assist in this one. Brooklyn's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Here's Harden. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Conley. Utah has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. There's the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. The three. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And a new group in for the Nets. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Millsap comes in for Joe Harris. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Irving. And it's Mills in for James Harden. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Pass to Durant. And Durant gets double-teamed. Clock at 6. Aldridge puts the fadeaway right on the money.
A mid-range master. Give Aldridge the ball in this area and just let him do his thing.
Aldridge has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Forrest. He's covered by Brown. Millsap with the steal. Here's Mills. Rebounded by the Jazz. Conley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Pascal. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Nets shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Now Mills. Looking to end his cold spell, and it's blocked. And they get it back. Here's Durant. Brown wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark. The Jazz shooting here in the fourth quarter around 41%. Pascal's shot is off. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And here's KD for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Durant's got 32 points in the game. There's 1:34 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bogdanovic. Fires the 3. Kevin Durant with the rebound. KD's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for KD.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And here is Conley following the three from Kevin Durant. Pass to Gay. Over Millsap. And that one's good by Gay.
Love watching Gay stroke it from there. His in-between game is strong, measures it perfectly.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. KD a screen on Conley. No good, shot missing. Good D by Bogdanovic. Here's Forrest. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. KD, what was the big thing to secure this win?
I like how active we were on the defensive side of the ball to start the game. We made shots tonight, and it's always good when you make shots. It brings more energy into the building, and I'm glad we got a W.
You earned it, man. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now our New Balance player of the game, Kevin Durant.